What's up, everybody? What's up? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. NASCAR Cup Series 2026 Daytona 500 qualifying, and Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action. What's up, everybody? What is up? NASCAR racing has returned to Valhalla Sports Talk. Let's go. Let's go. This will be qualifying for the front two spots, the pole position and the two position for this year's running on Sunday of the Daytona 500, y'all. That's the planio. It's supposed to start at 6:15 my time. That's 5:15 on the West Coast, 8:15 on the East Coast. And yeah, we are here for all the action. Let me do some shout outs to the early arrivals. And also, let me bring this computer closer to my peepers because I don't see it very well. But Dakota Rooser is in the house. NASCAR Cup Series qualifying. Absolutely. Did I miss somebody up there? Shelby Minnick, the lady, the myth, the legend, is up in here already. Hard Nose in the house. Bet Chevrolet all. Cho in the house. All right, so I came on a little early, right? It's going to be shown on Fox Sports 1 this evening. Fox Sports 1 on your local cable television. So we've got about 25 minutes, y'all. 25 minutes to the drop of the old green flag.
Green flag, green flag!
So yeah. It's looking pretty fancy around here, y'all. It's looking pretty fancy. I am here to reclaim my throne as the king of NASCAR on YouTube. That's what I'm here for. We'll see how we do, though. We'll see how we do. As I mentioned, a 6:15 start. Single car runs. We'll go over the specifics of it all here in just a momento. I do want to bring up, though, I have a list. I have a list here. I don't know how many NASCAR races I'm going to do this year, but based on the early returns, it looks like I could do quite a few of them. So I am going to assign cars to the Berserkers and the V-Homies, and that's going to be their car for the whole year. Shelby Minnick is climbing into her number 54 Toyota with that Gibbs kid. Theo Sammy will be jumping in to the 12 with Blaney. Rob, the Aussie, will be jumping in with Van Gisbergen. Thor jumping in with Jimmy Johnson this year. Sheila jumping in with William Byron. The COO will be riding along with Austin Dillon. And I will be riding along in the number 1 of Ross Chastain. 4. Let's see what we got here. So if you want a driver, y'all, let me know. The only one I'm holding is kind of the 22 because there's this guy that comes in here every year and bugs the absolute shit out of me for the 22. And I think I want to give it to him just so he doesn't ask anymore. The 24 car is gone. That's William Byron. And that is Sheila, the moderator, that gets that one. But anyway, if you're in the car that wins the Daytona 500, if you're in that car that wins the 500 this year on Sunday, you will win 250,000 points. Quarter of a million. So that's the plan. Okay, so let's go through here. Some of you are asking for cars already. What's the temperature and wind speed? Bruh. You know, I can do that. I actually have the weather report up here. Just a second. Just a second. 6 minutes left in this basketball game, chat. All it says is 57 degrees, turning cloudy, 6% chance of rain. It doesn't give me a wind speed, sir. So I can't tell you what's going on the wind. But I almost got answered your question. All right, let me try to start assigning some numbers here. And I can't see for shit. Hard Nose says, let's go number 40. All right, where is number 40? Hard Nose. Who's driving the 40, Hard Nose? Hard Nose is in the 40 car. Marty, I need you to pick another one, bro. Great performance with your mama. Amazing. Into RV. It was rocking back and forth. Woke the neighbors up. What are you talking about, cousin Carl? You talking about my mama? Oh, I could put you on the plane for that, sir. Matter of fact, I think I will. Have a nice flight. Have a nice flight, you disrespectful little pissant. We already got one, y'all. Brady asked for Ryan Priest in the 60. What the hell's your name? Brady 08M. Dude, I hate to break the news, but I saw your mom last night and she is now expecting a baby. Wow, Patrick, you get to go too. You get to go too. You bitch ass hoe. I want the car Ricky Bobby drives. Marty, you want the 48? Okay, Marty in the 48, confirmed. Scott, you want the 6 car? Charles, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thoroughly proud. The COO is in car number 3. Showa, the COO is in 3. Marty, I think I just gave you the 48, bro. It's getting confusing. Who's got number 5? You do. Keith Inman. Keith Inman in the 5. Man, we might set a record today. Yeah, I don't deal with the fuckery, y'all. I don't deal with the fuckery on this channel. All season. All season. Yeah, you have the 54, Shelby. You're already locked in. You already locked in. Keith Inman, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor, we proud. Marty McKnight, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor, we proud. All right, Scott N says I'll take the 6. Scott N. That's Keselowski, right? Yeah, I got you, Scott. I got you, Scott. You're good. You good.
Did you call me?
I didn't call you, baby. No. Okay, Burrito Bob gets to go bye-bye. We might set a record. What is that, 4? Nothing brings out the pricks like NASCAR, y'all, on YouTube. Day's going good, Devin. Day is going good. Brady members them.
Thank you for your support.
Let's go. Okay, Robert Patino. I'll take the 16. Robert Patino into the 16. Tell him to kick rocks and flip flops. Yeah, we've been putting him on the plane already, y'all. And there is no meal service on that sumbitch either. We just kick you out. We just kick you right out. What's up, Andrew? You want a car? Hey, I appreciate it, Brady. Man, I can't believe the number of clowns we're already getting, y'all. This is going to be a record. I don't deal with it, y'all. No racism, no fuckery on here. I don't play. I don't play. I don't really have a favorite driver, Marty. I was a Earnhardt fan first, a senior, of course, and then a Kevin Harvick fan. And I don't really have a driver anymore. I do have Chastain, though, as my assigned driver. Car number 30 for Choa. Oops. I don't think there's a 30 in the race, Choa. Choa, there is no 30. What number is Priest in, Mr. Green? Mr. Green, what number is he in? And I'll give him to you if he's available. I think he's available. He's 40 something, right? Yeah, I appreciate it, Brady. What happened to you pick up Gibbs? Shelby got him before I did. But that's fine. I'm fine. Michael Velez wants the number 40. Somebody's in there. Hard Nose is already in the 40. What number is Priest in, Mr. Green? You got to tell me, bro. Mr. Expos checks in from Montreal, Canada. Montreal, Canada in the house. Philip Floyd, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud. Andrew wants to be in the 35. Andrew into the 35. Joey should run Mr. Clean as a sponsor.
Somebody say door. Light them up, Bobby. My bad.
Hey, we cleaning them out. Mods, if you see this racist shit, throw them out. Get rid of them. Priest is in the 60. Who wanted Priest now? Fuck. You guys are killing me. Who is that said he wanted Priest? Mr. Green. Mr. Green. No, Brady's in the Priest car. Brady's already in the 60. Pick another one. Sorry, Mr. Green. I didn't know the number, so I didn't know he was already taken. TJ's Custom, you want Larson? Larson's already taken. Here's what's available. 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 17, 19, 20, 21, 34, 36, 38, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 47, 51, 67, 66, 60, 71, 77. Clinton, North Carolina in the house for Johnny. You think Chase is going to win the poll? Hoping for a rowdy year. This is Adam Pitzer. Do you have a car, Adam? LaJoy the Dark Horse. I'm going with him. What number, Mark? Johnny wants the 45. All right, Johnny is in the 45. Mr. Green says, I'll take the 19 of Briscoe. All right, Mr. Green. Mr. Green in the 19 of Briscoe. Joe wants the 47. I think that's Stenhouse. CHOA. Give me the 77, says Michael Velez. Michael Velez. Richard wants the 21. Do you already have a car, Richard? All right, Richard in the 21. God Given Liberty wants the 20. God Given Liberty in the 20. Yep. Beer Belly Thor wants the 71 in McDowell. The Moose Barbecue wants the 21. Richard has the 21. 21 is already gone. I can't show it, Mr. Expos. I can't show it. I'll show you the timing and scoring, but I can't show the actual qualifying. I want the 99 of LaJoy, says Mark. All right, Mark. Okay, Mark's locked into the 99. Blaney's gone. 45 is gone. Johnny has it. Moose, I thought I just wrote one down for you. I should have done this the other way, y'all. I should have done this via community post. All right, the moose. The moose is going into the 4. Sheila, Sheila, you are in the 24, girl. Jules Nickel, 12 or 45 for this Canuck. I think they're gone, Jules. 12 and 45 are gone. Sorry, girl. Yeah, they're both gone too, Johnny. All right, here's what's left, y'all. Here's what's left: 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 17, 22. Nope, save that. 22, I'm saving. 23, 34, 36, 38, 41. Yep, yep. Are they already out? No, they can't be already out, are they? I didn't even go over what we're doing tonight. Screwing with these car numbers. Give me the 8, says Adam Pitzer. Adam Pitzer to the 8. No 15. Sorry, Trey. The 8 went right before you. Boyer was your favorite till he retired, Jules? Jules, did you pick one you want? You want the, so you like Chevys? Isn't that 10 a Chevy? Leland Lissette, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud. Tar Heel Patch wants the 13. Okay, Tar Heel Patch. Tar Heel Patch to the 13. Carmen Don Allen in the house. Carmen, you want a car? Jules says, give me the 8. Pritzer's in the 8, Jules. Sorry. The 88's out there, that kid. The 88 is still out there, Jules, that young kid. 3 minutes left in that game, yep. Dabby wants the 2? Okay. Thanks for having me, says Lee Landy set. The 40, is it taken? Yeah, Hard Nose got the 40, Carmen. Sorry. Landy set says, give me the 43. Okay, here we go. Jules says, give me the 11 of Denny Hamlin. Jules. And these names are going to make it hard. The at names, 43 is got. Yeah, I got you, Landy. What's up, William Vernoy? Wally, Wardy, Warthog to the 17. This is so screwed up. Rob Parsons in the house. I've already assigned Parsons the car of Van Gisbergen. Ray Phelps wants the 88. Trey Phelps to the 88. Jules, I thought I gave you one. I gave you the 11 of Hamlin. Think this is going to be a great year in NASCAR? 336 in the house, y'all. Hit that sub.
Subscribe to Valhalla Sports Talk. Let's go.
Give the video a like.
Hit the like on the video or stream. Yeah, hit that like button. Do it now.
William, do you want a car number? Lucky number 7's out there. The 9 is still available. The 10, the 14, the 15, 22, the 23. 4. Give the video a like too, y'all.
Hit the like on the video or stream. Yeah, hit that like button. Do it now.
James Parker, I'm taking Larson. Nope. Keith Julian is in Larson's car. Keith Julian is in the 5. James Parker wants the 5. The 5's gone. The 5 is gone. No, I'm not. I can't switch, bro. I can't switch. Shit, I'm already all screwed up here. Doug Bridge wants the 9. All right, Doug Bridge to the 9. Doug Bridge to the 9. And then he retook his message away. My chat is lagging. 11 is awesome. Cool. Hoppy Bob Summers in the house. Alan Bennett in the house. Keith Inman, number 5. Yeah, that's you. Keith Inman, 5. Can't even read my own writing, y'all. Blind bastard. It's a Ford night, I think. 22 on the poll, says Mike Callan. Checking in. But hey, welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to the stream. 378 in the house. We're about... Well, shit, it should start any second, y'all. Once this basketball game's over, we should be underway. Perisk 84 just sub. Appreciate it. Connor Zillich for the poll, says Jay Fletcher. Aubrey Willard says, I'll take the 4. The 4's gone, y'all. The Moose is in the 4. Here's what's left. 7, 10, 14, 15, 22. Nope. Take 22 off the board. 23, 34, 36, 38, 41, 42, 44, 51, 62, 67, 66, 78. That's it. Two 12 are gone. 19.2 seconds left in the game. Yeah, 19.8 on my screen. $77 for the win, says David Hay. Michael Velez riding along in the 77 already. I'm saving the 22. There's a guy that comes in here and begs every year for the 22. 17 is a very famous Australian race number, belongs to Dick Johnson Racing's team. Interesting. Wally is in the 17. 5's gone. I just said what numbers were available. And to be honest, I'm tiring of it. 40 for the win, says Chad. Hard nose in the 40. Kenneth says, I'll take the 88. The 88's gone. Trey Phelps is in the 88. Appreciate the sub. Lone Wolves on Wheels. Everett Toucher in the house. Everett, you got a car you want to get in? Day Tripper, do you want the 23? I'm going to put Day Tripper in the 23. Day Tripper to the 23. Nathan Dingman in the 42. Nathan Dingman in the 42. Yeah, I was kind of surprised too, Lalandi set. I was surprised too that they were qualifying at night. No, 20. I'm saving the 22 for that guy that always comes in here and begs for it. Everett, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm a huge 77 fan. I think you've typed that 50 times. 22 is gone. Who's that, Thor? Who's that? You predicting a Penske front row? Three's gone. Shadow says, I fly out tomorrow morning. We'll be at Daytona for the weekend. Nice. Kenneth says, run down what's left again, please. 10, 14, 15, 34, 36, 38, 41, 44, 51, 67, 66, 78. 17's gone. We need that RCR magic back? Yeah, we do. 15's gone, y'all. No, 15's available. 15's there. Jamie Williams. Jamie Williams into the 15. Chris McCulloch into the 67. Chris McCulloch into the 67. 15 just went. Somebody said, I'll take the 10. Kenneth going into the 10. Kenneth into the 10 car. Yeah, the duels are tomorrow night. I'll be streaming the duels as well. All right, 4 seconds to go here. 9's gone, Tommy. Nah, they'll come up. This thing's over. This basketball just ended. They'll get out to it. I'm not going to chase. All right. So I'm going to leave the numbers for a while, y'all. I'm going to leave the numbers alone for a bit. Let's get this thing up. We're under green. Track condition green, y'all. Now, we've already got 4 cars that have gone out. Richard, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor, we proud. All right, let's go see what's going on, y'all. Let's go see what's going on over here. Shadow King, welcome to the Berserkers. All right, so all I can display is the top 6 unless they give me that raw feed, chat. All right, here we are. They just went live on Fox Sports 1. They just went live on Fox Sports 1, chat. All right, on the track right now, it looks like it's the it's the 66 car. Look at the name Gracie on the side, chat. Those of you that are regulars here know. You can't show the race, Dylan. You can't show the actual footage. Yeah, currently it's Priest, Helm, Allgaier, Custer, and Jones. Bob Johnson, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor, we proud. But as I mentioned, we are under green.
Green flag, green flag!
Track condition green, chat. Bob Johnson, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor, we proud. All right, so the best lap so far, 49.081. Best speed, 183.37. Again, single car qualifying for the front row of Sunday's running of the Daytona 500. That's what we're doing here. Yep, they'll take down the channel if I show it. They will take her down if I show it, chat. I need some likes, y'all. I need some likes. Shout out to the 327 up in here, up in here.
Stop. And once it starts touching the ground, and then the suspension gets confused on everything.
Already got 5 degrees in Richmond, Virginia. All right, so Suarez struggled there, 49.551. Jimmy Johnson out on the track, y'all. 7-time Cup Series champion, 2-time Daytona 500 winner, 83 career wins, tied for 6th all time. Blue Enterprise, just points, Julie. Just channel points. No cash value. Sorry, girl. But whoever wins the poll, I'll give you 50,000. 50,000 votes. Whoever wins the poll. So Johnson in the 84. And Thor, my dog, is in the 84. The Moose just subbed up, y'all. Let me fix that alert box. That looks really bad. That alert box looks really bad, Chad.
Teams. Choice 6-6. And you see him immediately reach his hand up there, flipping all the switches and things that they had planned to turn on during qualifying. So a lot of processes for the drivers to make sure that they do inside race car.
I'm shocked that Kansas took down Arizona. Yeah, I didn't like it either. Balmy +8 Celsius in butt F nowhere, Saskatchewan. My moderator Carmen is from up that way, Jules. All right, the 4 out there now. I'm going to scroll through, y'all, so you can see if your favorite drivers. Actually, there's only been 11 that have gone out so far. Got Johnson up to 6th with a 49.366. On Chevy or Ford. I'm in the one with Chastain. All right, the 16 is on the track. Who's in the 16? Robert is in the 16. Robert, I can't read your last name that I wrote down. Pizzino, Robert Pizzino on the track, riding along with that 16 car. Beat me here, split custody. So Celsius sponsorship on that number 16. Robbie Crawford in the house. What's up, Robbie? What's up, Robbie? I am definitely south. I'm way down in Arizona. All right, Kyle Busch signing some die-casts for some fellas. There's Elliott. All right, they're going to a commercial, y'all. They're going to a commercial. I'm hoping Legacy really does something this year. 292 up in here, up in here. I think some of them left when they realized they couldn't see the race here. Robert Patino says, let's go 16. All right, let me line this up over here for y'all. Let me line up the top 3 over here properly. So we got to bring this up just a touchy. Bring that up. There we go. Lock that in. Lock that in. If you're new, hit the sub, y'all. I really need some likes.
Subscribe to Valhalla Sports Talk. Let's go.
I really need some likes to get up in that YouTube algorithm.
Hit the like on the video or stream. Yeah, hit that like button. Do it now.
All right, y'all. Southwest of you. Illinois in the house for Chad Rossier. Hopefully they didn't pick a car and leave the chat. They might have. Yeah, I did it all wrong, Sheila. I should have done a community post like I said this morning. I did it all wrong. I did it all wrong. Anywho, I'm going to put up my AI guy. I'm having a chili dog with General Thor. I'd move to Alberta too, says Jules. Somewhere there are trees and Chinooks. Helicopters? Helicopters? Western New York in the house for the moose. All right, here we go. Riley Herbst headed out in that 36. The Riley Herbst car is available. It is available if someone doesn't have a car. No, he's in the 35. Never mind. Andrew is in the 35. Never mind. As I was. Appreciate the like. Chinooks are warm winds. Oh, okay. Old Papyrus guy should never give up his roots. I used to race in Papyrus, Richard. Back in the day, bro. Back in the day, I had the wheel and the pedals, all that good stuff. East Texas in the house for Kenneth. What number is Helm, Day? What number is Helm? Yeah, well, I wanted to make sure that you got yours, Shelby, so I didn't want to do it that way. I wanted to make sure. Buckeye State in the house for Adam. A day tripper, tell me what number Helm is it? Riley Herbst on the track right now, 181 miles an hour, 7,900 RPM. He's about 98% in that throttle, going through the turn in a monster Toyota Camry. Mike Bay's in the house. I don't know shit about NASCAR, says Frank Valenzuela. Well, I have no idea, Day Tripper. I have no idea. The reason why I picked the 43 is because I'm a big Richard Petty fan, says Lalandi Set. Richard Petty on the thumbnail for this stream. Richard Petty, upper left on the thumbnail. Ryan Priest currently on the top of the pylon. Patrick Brady in there with him. Or Derek. Man, I really can't read my own writing, y'all. Who's in the 60? Is it Derek Brady? Why you on this channel? What you mean?
Now, breaking news on Noah Gragson. His time has been disallowed due to the new, what some people are calling Joey Logano rule, where you cannot use your hand to deflect air coming past the driver's side window.
Oh, shit. Gregson just had his time disallowed for putting his hand out the window to deflect the air. So time disallowed. Oh, well, he's fine. He's a regular here, Lalandi. I thought you were talking to me, but he comes to all my other streams, so he's more than welcome. Yeah, Frank is a regular. Thought I saw ET in here earlier. Osavar out there now, y'all. And he is running ahead of the 10 of Ty Dillon on the speed chart. Hocevar will slot in at number 7. All right, camera looking at Gregson here. Qualifying lap disallowed, deflecting air out of window net. In the number 4. The Moose got caught. Violating the rules. Sorry, Moose. No, it was Gregson. Gregson in the 4. All right, Kyle Busch out there in that number 8 with Adam Pizzer riding with him. Richard Hole. Richard, did you get a number? Do you want the 7? High Priest atop the charts with a 49.081. Helm second, 49.138. That's a bogus rule, says Everett. I picked one. I got the 1. Busch goes to the top, y'all. Busch to the top of the chart. A 48.932 for Kyle Busch. AB hauling the mail. Adam is in the 8. William Vernoy wants to go in the 7. All right, Will, you're in the 7. All right, they go to a commercial, chat. They go to a commercial, and we're losing all our people. We're losing all our people, chat. All right, Zilich is out, doing his lap. Boo, says everybody. I'm going to scroll down for y'all. Someone sent me a message, said, scroll down. Scroll down for us. I'm a scrolling. So well over half the field to go, chat. Well over half the field. It's going to be around a year, baby, says Adam. Y'all better get ready. All right, they're interviewing. He forgot about the rule, says Noah. 27-year-old out of Las Vegas, Nevada, racing for Stewart Haas. He says, I feel like an idiot for that. All right, Zane Smith out on the track. Go, Chandler, go, says Sergeant Bob. 248 in the house, y'all.
Subscribe to Valhalla Sports Talk. Hit the like on the video or stream.
Missed the old qualifying setup, says Everett. John Hunter Nemechek out on the track. Nemechek running around where Hocevar was at. He's a little bit in front of him. So I think I know what's happening here. I'm going to mute my mics for a sec. All right, I'm back, y'all. Nemechek, man, he's in 5th. So it's Chevy, Ford, Toyota, Chevy. Your top 4. Bush, Priest, Heim, and Algier. He didn't forget. He just hoped he wouldn't get caught. 4-car is Front Row Motorsports now. Oh! 242 up in here. So if this goes well this weekend, y'all, I'll do this NASCAR thing as long as it seems like it's doing. Here's an all-black car, unsponsored. BJ McLeod in the 78, unsponsored. Where's my guy? He hasn't gone out yet. Parson. I don't think Everett got one. If we don't see old dude show up, I'll give him that car he wants. I mean, the guy goes around all year with Joey Logano in his name. So, Sarah Small in the house. What would be a good car for Sarah? Sarah, you want the 41 car? What's available? The 14, 20, the 14, I almost said it, the 34, the 36, the 38, the 41, the 44, the 51, the 67, the 66, and the 78. $227 in the house, y'all. I feel like something's going wrong, like I'm being hidden or something.
Around that. High Motorsports crew chief Mike Kelly, driver Ricky Stenhouse Jr. from Little Branch, Mississippi. 14 Daytona 500s.
In the car, I can't really type. You're getting ready to go out. Ricky Stenhouse out on the track in the 47 with Choa on board. Choa on board in the 47 of Stenhouse. Sure on that car number? Is that what the sure was about? All right, Sarah Small to the 41. Sarah Small to the 41. Yule says someone has some serious money. Moose Barbecue says, dang it, got to go. Have a good night, all. All right, Moose, we'll see you, man. Oh, to have no sponsors? Stenhouse, I call him Spinhouse. Chosen the 47. Anthony Alfredo in the 62 is out on the track. They'll have to race their way into the 500. And Busch still atop the qualifying pylon chat. Busch is still at the top with that 48.933. Making enchiladas for dinner. So I will be streaming tomorrow night, chat, for the Twin 125s. And then after the race, Fox Sports 1 is going to have a Dale Earnhardt documentary on, and I am going to watch that. I won't be giving play-by-play or anything, but if you want to watch along with me, I just want to watch it, and I figured maybe a reaction video, but... All right, so Heim has qualified for the 500. He qualifies on time, does Heim. It will be B. All right, DeMoose. All right, Moose, y'all. You can member up on the channel for as little as $1, y'all, and get access to them custom emojis. You gonna watch that? I'm gonna watch it for sure. It's right after the qualifying tomorrow, or right after the Twin 125s. Sad about James Vanderbeek. Yeah, I saw that he passed today. Cancer? Awfully young for cancer, huh? Sarah Small drops a membership.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you, Sarah. Harold can take an order, please. Receives it. Hey, I appreciate it, Sarah. What is dude wipes? They're for when you take a poop and you got to wipe your butt. They're little wipes. I have some. I always have some. Nufo in the house. I'm just going to give Nufo a car. I'm just going to give Nufo any old car, y'all. Nufo going into the 38. Alfredo's car is advertising dude wipes. Yeah, they're for wiping your butt. Now there's a few. There's still 14, 34, 36, 44, 51, 62, 66, and I think that's a 78. Mr. Scooper in the house. What's up, Scoop? TMI, TMI. It's just some baby wipe, y'all, but they're called dude wipes. To wipe your katookus.
That's some clown shit.
That's some clown shit.
That's some clown shit.
For sharts. Ooh, this is a pretty car. Who's this? This is the 71 of McDowell. Beer Belly Thor riding along with Michael McDowell in the 71. Jules, members up.
Thank you for your support.
You think Wi-Fi Willie B will be a three-peat this year? I don't know, J-Main. I don't know, J-Main. What do you think? Colorectal cancer. Diagnosed in 23. Everett says, give me that 71 car. Beer Belly Thor's in there. I've had dude wipes advertising genius move. Yeah, we always got them. I got a whole box in the garage, yo. You can't be taking a poop and wiping with just regular old toilet paper. The hell's wrong with you people?
That's some clown shit.
That's some clown shit.
That's some clown shit.
Era Small hits a jackpot on the slots. Gregson has the best camera personality out of all the drivers. The series desperately needs some personalities. I agree, y'all. Circle K has the best reusable dude wipes, says Sanufo. Corey LaJoy in the 99 is out there with Mark on board with him. We can't get any traction for some reason. We're not getting anyone in here. It's crazy. All right, let's scroll through, y'all. Let's scroll through. So this is the top 6 with Kyle Busch on the top. I need some subscribes, too, to get that guy's name off my screen. McDowell, Zilch, Custer, all the way through 14. LaJoy, 5th fastest. Pushes Nemechek down. Now they're saying Heim is not locked in. What does that mean? How do you say he's locked in and then say he isn't? You're a reusable fool. You throw them away after you use them. You throw them away after you use them. Tyler Reddick in that 45 with Johnny on board is out on the track. Pretty good looking car. Some casino. They're not reusable. They're not reusable wipes. What's wrong with you? Heard a lady today talking about scented toilet paper. Do they still make that? I don't know. I'm a dude wipe guy. All right, so there's through 24. And then we get to where the guys haven't made times yet. So Dylan about to go out with the COO on board. We still got quite a few to go, chat. Still got quite a few to go. Not reusable, reversible? No, they're not underwear, fool. You got to do the fold technique. You fold it, and then you wipe again, and then you fold it, and then you throw that shit in the trash or in the shitter. If you want to reuse them, that's your prerogative.
Subscribe to Valhalla Sports Talk. Let's go! Hit the like on the video or stream. Yeah, hit that like button. Do it now!
Dylan out on the track with the COO on board. So does Walmart about the scented toilet paper? I don't know. How's the weather? It's pretty good there. I don't think they're supposed to have issues with weather, Robert, until Sunday. You know, I've never smelled them. I don't know if they're scented. Anyway, me and Thor are going to enjoy a couple of chili dogs, and I'm going to have a beer. You have a bathroom in your garage? No, I have a box of dude wipes in the garage. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? $189, y'all. We keep dropping.
Taco Mexican, or Sierra Club.
All right, give me a minute. Man, I had my mic off. Had my mic off, chat. Steadily talking. Yeah, you still got to wash your hands unless you're a nasty bastard. All right, I'll be right back.
Beats expressed by YouTube. I don't know. Numbers to drop it like crazy. This is an awesome sport. We have loud cars, fast cars, cool drivers. We got Bush Light on the back of this car. It was a longtime sponsor of mine. But to be able to just
All right, chat. My guy Ross Chastain is out on the track. My car with Ross Chastain is out on the track. My sugar daddy bag tickets for the Cubs at Dodgers April 24th. Hope there's a giveaway for Val. That's real close to my birthday there, Scoop. Well, I was commenting on how my numbers are dropping fast. It's almost like I'm not found in the search. What's going on? Someone search for me. Someone search for the stream. Daytona 500 qualifying. There's no way I should be dropping like this. My favorite is Chase Elliott, says Sarah. Bubble bath time. Briscoe 19, couple drivers away, says Mr. Green. Cody Ware out there right now in the 51, y'all. The 51 is open. Cheers, y'all. Cheers, everybody. No, I was just sitting here. Wally, Wardy, Warthog. All right, Bush, Priest, Heim, top three. Elliott makes an appearance in fourth. That's a pretty good looking 17 car, chat. Chris Buescher. The cars that I have scrolling there are from last week. They haven't released the paint schemes for this week yet. No, I'm in the one car. I'm in the one car of Chastain. It's a lot of chili dogs. I love that AI, y'all. That shit makes me laugh every time I see it. All right, we had a bunch at the beginning of the stream. Now we got another one. Another one on the plane. Go 17, says Wally. Buescher slots in at fourth, just in front of Elliott, with a 49.167. And we'll see up close and personal, says Scoot. That's cool, man. Cool deal. I said I'm not going to go up to spring training, but I'm starting to get the fever. I'm getting the fever to go up there, y'all, and see the Dodgers. Who is the 38 car? Hell, I don't know. Let me look. All right, they go to a commercial break, y'all. They go to a commercial break. Let's find this 38 for Nufo. Zane Smith. Nufo. Zane Smith in a Ford. May as well go, says Everett. The left-handed chili dog. Oh, I'm number 2 on live. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I don't know what happened to everybody. I guess the dude wipe thing, or they just got sick of me, one or the other. Pack plenty of dude wipes if you go to spring training. I don't know why this is such a thing. I have no understanding why this is such a thing, y'all. I mean, I thought everybody had some kind of booty wipe in their bathroom. You just can't be raw dogging it with regular old toilet paper like a poor person. How many cars left to go? Probably quite a few still. Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. It looks like about 10. Bowman, Hamlin, Keselowski, Bubba Wallace, Cindric, Bell, all them. Still got to go. They all still got to go. Gonna find some dude wipes, says Jules. Jules is trolling me, y'all. I'm convinced that Jules is trolling me.
That's some clown shit.
That's some.
Cubs may get some bidets at the spring training facility. I'm a poor person. My boss needs to give me a raise so I can buy some dude wipes. I have 4 sons that would put them to use, says Jules. I appreciate y'all hanging out here today, though. They're interviewing Jeff Gordon, y'all. He's on tomorrow's thumbnail. Gordon is on tomorrow's thumbnail. Annette Brown in the house. I can dance better than him, says Walter. Who, the clown? Or Jeff Gordon? Briscoe out on the track. Briscoe out there with Mr. Green on board. The Bass Pro Shops paint scheme is always pretty sick, y'all. Always.
And it's very direct. And Jake's Hall is no just think that this team
All his bidet is the garden hose. Oh, Briscoe's fast. Briscoe, number 2. Outside front row. Outside front row. Mr. Green says, let's go, Briscoe. You almost were in the money, Mr. Green. You almost were in the points. Ty Gibbs with Shelby on board is on the track. 23 years of age, out of Charlotte, North Carolina. He's never won a NASCAR race. I bought some Joe Boxer dude wipes at Dollar Tree. Adam Pitzer says, my personal opinion, it took RCR a few years to figure out this new car. They finally got some data and got it tuned in. Well, Historically, they're good at Daytona, right? RCR has historically been one of the teams to beat at Daytona. Where did Gibbs slot in? 7th place. 7th place, chat, for Gibbs. Gen X knows about garden hoses? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we do. Jeff Gordon likes to argue with Tony Stewart. Ryan Blaney out. Ryan Blaney out with Theo Samigal on board. 181 miles per hour, 7,900 RPM, 99% in the throttle.
So, well, deep as it continues, no matter where we go, it's green light. So you get into the next trailer.
Oh, Blaney got slow on the back straightaway. Gibbs JGR go, says Shelby. Wow, that wasn't very good for Blaney. A 13th. 13th for Blaney. RCR was involved in the development of this specific car, says Kenneth. Did Harvick unretire? No, he's in the announcing booth. He's the announcer on Fox Sports 1. Kyle Larson out on the track with Keith J-Man. Keith J-Man on board with the 5. Yep, Logano about to go up. If that guy doesn't show up before the end of qualifying, I'm going to give that 22 to Everett. He'll show up right after I give it to him, though. Down to 136 in the chat, y'all. We're going to struggle to get to 10K. I did better for Bowman Gray. All right, so Allgaier is celebrating, the 40 car driver. Corey LaJoy bumped out. So Heim and Algier look to be in good position to make the race on Sunday. Joey Logano on the track with to be determined on board. Ohio in the house. What were they involved with the development? I don't know. We're going to put Everett in the 22, y'all, before Logano finishes his lap. All right, Everett on board with Joey Logano. You're good with the 71, Everett? You sure? Well, I'll hold it for him then. He's going to show up. He always does. Al Bush absolutely hates this car, says Adam. Maybe not so much tonight, huh? Maybe not so much tonight. So Allgaier gets knocked out of the top 10 there after Logano's lap put him in 8th. Christopher Bell out there in the 20. I can't read who I gave this to. God something. God something is in the 20 with Christopher Bell. You good with the 71? Okay, cool. Cool, buddy. Cool, buddy. 20's got co-sponsorship on there. They got Allstate and DeWalt. Those two sponsors have stayed with Gibbs for quite a while, but they don't do full seasons no more. Very few have full season sponsors. All right, so Bell just misses the top 10, seeds in at 11. They're interviewing Allgaier, I believe, the Junior Motorsports. I think that's the sister of Dale Earnhardt there, right? Nobody else is going to crack 49, says Mr. Green. All right, the dude wipe thing has jumped the shark, y'all. I think it cost us like 300 viewers. Austin Cindric headed out onto the track with Dab Dave on board. Dab Dave on the track with Cindric in the 2. Discount Tire is the sponsor.
This makes it up at the top of the board and Speedway very much for a lot of times. You know, but right now we see Chevy Toyota Ford, Chevy Toyota Ford. Position now, roll.
All right, Bubba Wallace out on the track. Wallace out on the track with the Day Tripper on board. Day Tripper on board. The 23 of Bubba Wallace. A purple Xfinity car. Pretty sick looking, y'all. Might be one of my favorite paint schemes of the weekend. I'm not ready for it. We've got spring training coming up on Friday. We don't have MLB coming up in a week. We absolutely do not. I do hope to see William Byron win a third Daytona 500 in person, but going to have a great time regardless. Just hoping Logano doesn't win, says Shadow King. I think Rob's probably working today, Everett. Rob said he was busy at work. I haven't seen Theo either. I haven't seen Theo tonight either. "27th for Bubba. Active champions looking for their first Daytona 500 win. Kyle Busch and Brad Keselowski. Larson, Blaney, and Elliott. They were all champions, and they have yet to hoist the Daytona 500. Harley J. Earl. No giveaways on the 24th. Sasaki bobblehead giveaway on the 25th. There's an Ice Cube Lowrider bobblehead giveaway. I'm going to get tickets for that. It's a scoop. There you go, buddy. There you go. So my birthday's on the Sasaki day. Let's hope Kyle Busch wins his Astro. Yeah, Rob was in here earlier. He was in earlier. Keselowski out on the track. Scott N on board. Scott N on board. Some of these cars, y'all, some of these folks came in here, got a car, and left. I'm probably going to do next week for sure. So I'll probably just be giving their cars away if I don't see them next week. But I'm not going to go through the whole list every week. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to make sure our regulars get a car. You know what I mean? And then we'll go from there. We will go from there. All I care about are the folks that are regulars as far as locking in a car. We don't know who's got the pole yet. Alex Bowman out there in the 48. Marty on board in the 48. I'll bag you a cube giveaway, so scoop. That'd be cool, man. I'd love that. That'd be way cool. That would be way cool, buddy. Val drinking Sasaki on his birthday. Hamlin is the last chance to get the pole, you think? I'll be on for the twin 125s today, y'all. I don't know what happened about halfway through this. We were sitting there looking fine, and then it just stopped. It literally just stopped at like 260. And then after that, it was just a slow bleed. We're down at 130 now, and we're struggling to get to 10K. I don't know what happened. I don't know if some bitch ass fucking reported to try to show it down. It wouldn't shock me. Wouldn't shock me at all. One of those people I banned or something. Who knows? Another YouTuber. Could be. Who knows? But that's all right. I'm coming back for this shit, y'all. I'm coming back for these NASCAR views. Put my money on Priest as Robert Watson. Hey, Hamlin out there. National Debt Relief is sponsor. Do you think the Dodgers will win the 3 World Series? I think they can. I'm not going to get into that all year, Ohio. I'm not going to put that on them all year. Nothing given, everything earned. To focus on a 3rd World Series title is, in my opinion, not bright. If all we're going to say all year is the Dodgers World Series, you better worry about that game they're playing. The first game of the season, the second game of the season, the third game of the season. It had been forever since a team repeated. So the idea of a three-peat, I don't know if you can put that on those guys, y'all. I don't know if you can put that on that team. All right, so Hamlin goes right in the 4th spot, and Gibbs drops out of the top 10. So it's Busch, Briscoe, Priest, Hamlin, Bowman. Is that the end of it? Let's go through. Let's go through, y'all. Yep, we are condition red on the track, y'all. We are condition red. So Kyle Busch and Chase Briscoe will start on the pole for the Daytona 500. Evan Phillips re-upped. I saw that. 3 monkeys for hard nose. Yeah, so it's going to be Busch Briscoe, y'all. So we'll wave a checker flag. Which one is it, though?
The checkered flags are out.
We'll wave off a checkered flag and we'll set off some fireworks. How about that?
At drive time, we make it easy to get the car you want at a pretty low monthly payment.
I was afraid of putting this up for fear that it was going to crash the street. But there we go. Qualifying for the front row of the Daytona 500 is complete. Kyle Busch will be on the pole. Chase Briscoe in the 2 spot. So who is number 8? Adam Pitzer gets 50,000 points. Adam, type in the chat so I can get your name exactly. Adam, type in the chat.
The true story of Alex. Recently promoted, he was already, but investing for the future, I definitely should plan.
Just so I know I've got your full name, because this crazy shit with the at symbols makes it difficult. But 50,000 points for Adam. Walter says, good job. Walter, did you get a car? That 14's still out there. Congratulations, Rowdy. Yeah, we're not going to get to 10K, y'all. 9,600 views. This morning stream finished with 1,600 views. And then I got like 4,000 in replay, which is very rare on YouTube. It's crazy. And I picked up like 30 subs. But I'll be live tomorrow night for the Twin 125s. I'll go on about 30 minutes early. And I hope you all join me. And then as I mentioned, I will stay on after the Twin 125s. I'm going to watch that Dale Earnhardt documentary. I won't be doing a play-by-play type deal. I'll just be commenting as it goes on. But it's going to be on Fox Sports 1 after qualifying. They're interviewing Kyle Busch right now. Far out, man. This coming in second, get a door prize. Sorry, Mr. Green. You have to come back for tomorrow, bro. Right on, right on. This is Adam. There we go. Adam Pitzer 5309. All right, man. I'll get those loaded after the stream. Have you closed betting? I did not. I have not. I'm headed over there, though. I'm headed over there to close it down. I think everybody bet on Chevy. There were 2 bets on what manufacturer will win the poll, and both bet on Chevrolet. So there won't be any point distribution going on. There won't be any point distribution going on today. You need to let us know what's going on better, says Dub. Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. I'll start calling it better. I mean, qualifying, man. They're just going around in a circle. But yeah, this ain't my first rodeo. I'm going to Costco for a hot dog and a Coke. There you go, Mr. Green. There you go, buddy. But a Chevrolet will lead him to green on Sunday. Yep, there he is. Adam Pritzer, 5309er. You think the top 10 are going to go again? No, I don't think so. I think it's over, bro. I think it's over. Leonard Skinner going to be at the 500 on Sunday, it looks like. Huh. I love Sprite, says Walter. No, I think that deal's over, bro. Still does say live leaderboard. All right, so I'm going to try something here, chat. I took out the transition for fear that it was going to crash the stream. So I'm going to put it back in and see what happens. All right, I want to go through the field here one more time, even though it doesn't matter. Where's my dude? We're about to find out, Rob. All right, if I crash, I'll see you tomorrow, y'all.
Welcome to the Daytona 500, the great American race.
All right, so we're going to go through the field, chat, through the field. I'll do it from this screen. So there you go. Busch wins the pole. Briscoe on the outside. Then you got Priest, Hamlin, Bowman, Larson, and Corey Heim in 7th. Then we got Buescher, Elliott, Logano. What is going on here? You're right. They're going to go, aren't they? You're right. They're going to do a second round of qualifying. They are going to do a second round, chat. What are we doing? Track condition warm. Man, I lost all those people. That was my fault. I thought it was done. I'm going to go to the main until I get it started. But your guy's not going to run in this next heat here. So it'll be 10 cars: Busch, Briscoe, Priest, Hamlin, Bowman, Larson, Heim, Buescher, and Elliott, and Logano.
My guy.
Nope. Not your guy either, baby. My guy either. You're going to bed already? Why? It's 8 o'clock.
Dog, it was partying really bad.
See why I like the old style qualifying? That's crazy. You should see this graph, chat. This graph for this stream. I have never seen it like that. I have never seen it like that. So I guess I guess Adam didn't win the points.
Welcome to the Daytona 500, the great American race.
Coral, from Nova. 10% off them at wholesalegold.com. Okay, you're gonna have to take that when you go ahead.
That'd be number 2. What?
Yeah.
Okay, baby. Night. They race or what do they do? Are you saying I still have a chance? What's your card number? 71? No, you don't have a chance. I don't think. 8, 19, 60, 11, 48, 5. Gloom, despair, and agony. Sorry, Adam. Sorry, bro. I'll be right back, y'all. They all get one lap. What's my car number? Your car number, Rob, is 97. 97. Don't dash my hopes, says Everett. Yeah, you're not in there, bro. Busher is in the 17, so that is 71 backwards.
There was our hearing. These covered with sensitivity allergens. That incredible habit. During a look there started reducing the major allergen in our cat's hair.
He's an Aussie boy. I figured you'd want him. He wins all the road courses, Parsons. He wins every time they go to a road course. We're down to
Subscribe
100.
to Valhalla Sports Talk. Let's go. Hit the like on the video or stream. Yeah, hit that.
Introducing Indeed cleansing routine. Get your resume tailored instantly.
Or got the hot dog. This ain't a road, foo. See, you try to do something nice for a guy. You try to do something nice. Or and I having some chili dogs. Getting shit all over my steering wheel. He's from New Zealand? Close enough. Close enough. You shut your mouth. All right, Scoop, have a good game. Have a good time at hockey. Yeah, he is. I thought I had him too. I thought I had his ass. All right, Logano out on the track. Apparently, I got to call it better. I got to do better in my play-by-play. 17 races. He's got a 1 win in the Daytona 500, 7 top 10s. He's in a Ford for Team Penske with a number 22 on the side. And he is unassigned because I'm saving him for that guy that always cries for the Joey Logano car. 10,000 views. Yep. All right, I'm going to stay on the main for this final part of qualifying. The top 3 are on the left side of your screen. %99 throttle in these cars right now. No, they're 90% throttle. Lift your effing game. Look at my game, bro. Who's doing this? Go look at him and who's got this? Who's got this shit? Did I pick a car for Gracie? I never pick a car for Gracie. I don't even know if she watches the NASCAR streams. There is a car in the field with her name on the side, though. Literally says Gracie. All right, Chase Elliott out. 10 races in the Daytona 500, 2 top 10s. His high is second.
up with, right? You get hours.
Elliott with Napa sponsorship for the 500. They are 100% in the throttle compared to the Ford. Elliott running ahead of Logano's pace. At a 49.22 for Elliott, so he moves to the top of the pylon.
Slightly that left splitter tracking ground. That's what I love about night racing. And tonight it's night qualifying. You get to see everything that happens with the car when the rotors are blowing on the short tracks, the sparks flying off the cars.
All right, Busher, 10 races in the 500, 4 top 10s. His best finish was third. He's rolling in that 17 car.
He's
90% throttle. He's in a Ford with Bodyguard as the sponsor. Good looking paint scheme. AI Val spills beer everywhere. Yeah, he does. He's a sloppy bastard. Not the best day. I'm shutting up on that one, says Sheila. All right, Busher moves to the top. Busher knocks Elliott off the pole.
so getting that launch off of the road just changes everything ever so slightly as you.
Corey Heim out there in the 67 Toyota for 23X1 Racing. I'm not sure what this sponsorship is. I think it's a bank. Pretty good looking car, though. A yellow and black paint scheme. Robin Hood is the sponsor. He is ahead of Busher's pace right now. He is ahead of Busher's pace. So he's got to get through this turn, and he'll knock Busher off the pole. Corey Heim, top of the board in that Toyota. A 49.147. Right, Hendrick has 16 poles in this 500. They've swept the front row 9 times. They have 1 Daytona 500 win. Well, 2. This is going to be Sheila. No, this is Larson in the 5 with Keith Wan on board. Keith Wan on board with Kyle Larson. HendricksCars.com on is the sponsorship. Blue and white paint scheme. Currently plus 0.008 on the speed chart, but he's fallen back a bit now. Yeah, he's right on top of him, y'all. 100th of a second. He's got to get through this final turn here. Second, Larson, outside front row. So 5 more to go. 5 more to go, y'all. Kyle Busch, next out, I believe. Nope, the 48 going out. Marty on board with Alex Bowman in the 48. He just ran, in the end of that the first segment there. So his car has not had a chance to cool down. But he is in the lead. He is running. Oh, there it went. Went into the red there. He went up too high. He went up too high, chat. Kind of a purple and aqua paint scheme with Ally Bank as the sponsor. He's back there, y'all. Cutting time going through here, though. Second for Bowman. Second for Bowman with a 49.152. All right, Denny Hamlin out. Denny Hamlin out on the track. Hamlin now sponsored by this bank or whatever, the National Debt Relief. 20 races, 3 wins in the 500, 8 top 10s, the most among active drivers. Number 11, kind of a boring paint scheme, probably one of the worst from the big teams. Probably. This version of the NBA really starting to suck. Yeah, I hope everything works out there with the Dabster. Hamlin is up. He's up, tracking the pole here. He's in the green. And Hamlin to the top of the board. Hamlin to the top of the board, knocks Heim off it. But it's 2 Toyotas on the front row right now. 49.099. All right, Ryan Preece going out. Preece going out with Brady on board. I don't think Brady's in the chat, y'all. A lot of cars going to become available tomorrow night, y'all. Viva is the sponsorship. Pretty sick looking car. Kind of rainbow colored. Kroger on the front. And he is well ahead of the pace. Well ahead of the pace, chat. In that 60 Ford. Oh, yeah, he got him, y'all. He's going to get him. Race to the top at a 49.061.
So it's Ford, Toyota Chevrolet, with 1 Toyota and 1 Chevy to go.
Those 2 more to go. Here goes Briscoe. Mr. Green left, y'all, because I told him it was over, but he's on board with Briscoe, who's in that 19 Toyota with Bass Pro Shop sponsorship and Tracker Boats associate. Bass Pro Shop's cars always look sexy. 100% in the throttle here. He's running in front of the pace for Briscoe. Priest, Preece, not priest, with a tango. No. All right, Briscoe moves to the top. 49,022. So Toyota Ford now on the front row. Again, all that matters are the top two, chat. Kyle Busch going out. All that matters is the top two. The top two lock their spots for the Daytona 500 on Sunday. The rest of this is just lining them up for tomorrow night's Twin 125s. Kyle is right there on him, y'all. Right there on him. He is in the green. Zone is a sponsorship on that 8 Chevrolet. And now he's edged him out a little bit here. Could Kyle Busch start on the pole of the 500? It sure looks like it. It sure looks like it, chat. Almost a full car lead now over Briscoe's time. And he gets him.
The checkered flags are out.
Kyle Busch will start from the pole. Good job. Yeah, tomorrow night is the Twin 125 qualifying races. Kind of like heat racing at your local dirt track. So Adam ends up getting the 50,000 points anyway. Adam gets them twice. Congratulations, Adam. Rowdy's year, wait and see, says Adam. There you go, buddy. So it's going to be Busch Briscoe. Well, Busch Briscoe on the front row. Tomorrow will determine the rest of the starting positions. Tony Zinn in the house. Who got second? It's on your screen there. It's Briscoe. Briscoe got second. Let's go ahead and look at it.
Welcome to the Daytona 500, the great American race.
And then I'm going to get out of here, y'all. But here we go. Here are your, there's your top two. But there's how they finished the last round of qualifying, I think. There's how they finished the last. But I like the setup, y'all. I like the setup. I am a little scared about it dropping. It feels like it hiccups a little bit when I send it to the next screen.
Welcome to the Daytona 500, the great American race.
Now, we ended up with about 10.5 on the views. I picked up a few subs, though. I appreciate that, y'all. But this is, I expected better today of myself. Expected better. 31,450 is the current subscriber count. 31,450. We're currently at 153 on the V Homies. If you're watching this in replay, after I finished this morning, a lot of people watched the replay. Almost 5,000 views.
Subscribe to Valhalla Sports Talk.
But hit that subscribe, give the video a like.
Hit the like on the video or stream. Yeah, hit that like button.
And we'll be back tomorrow night for more NASCAR racing. Again, the Twin 125s. We'll start off the day. I'll show you the main page. Show you what the schedule looks like for the rest of the weekend. Close that. Close that. I might not be getting the Dealy Hickey, y'all. The raw feed for scoring. I really would like to have it, but I don't know what's going on. All right, they're interviewing Jamie Little, interviewing Kyle Busch on his pole. Here we go.
Welcome to the Daytona 500, the great American race.
In a test in here to see if it drops. You know what I mean? Let's go to the full screen here. We are obviously live on Valhalla Sports Talk, but this is the schedule. We've got the twin 125s tomorrow. That is a 5 o'clock start Arizona time, 4 on the West Coast, 7 o'clock on the East Coast. And like I mentioned, I'm going to stay up after that and watch the Dale Earnhardt documentary. I won't be calling play-by-play per se, but I'll just be sitting here, probably having a drink, watching my my first and all-time favorite driver, a documentary on his life and ultimate passing. It's called The Day We Lost Dale Earnhardt, which were the words that came out of Mike Helton's mouth that evening, to the shock and dismay of many NASCAR fans. And then Friday, y'all, my plan is I'll probably catch one of those practices on Friday. And then obviously I'll be doing the race itself on Sunday. Saturday night, I'm going dark on the channel. There will be no streams on Saturday, as I'm going to take the COO out for Valentine's dinner. Okay, so that's the plan-o. But I'm going to get out of here, y'all. I'm going to get out of here. We'll see you tomorrow. I want to say good night, Gracie. Thank you to both the Berserkers and the V-Homies. Those are our subscribers and members.
Welcome to the Daytona 500, the great American race.
And thank y'all for joining us on this NASCAR street. Thank you for joining us tonight on this NASCAR street. I'm out of here. Where's my race car? Thank you, moderators. Thank you, donators. Thank you, cool people. I appreciate it.
Welcome to the Daytona 500, the great American race.